Assalamu alaikum, family. This is Ryan Jackson from Ryan Jackson LLC. Happy Friday. Thank God it's Friday. However, we thank God for every day, even Monday. We thank God for every day that He allows us to see, because without Him, we don't have the fiber of our being. We don't have a breath in our life. So we thank God. Hope that you're having a blessed and wonderful day. Hope you had a blessed and wonderful week. And the likelihood that you haven't had a blessed, wonderful day or week, always remember this. Tough times don't last, tough people do. Keep your hope, trust, and faith in Allah God, and He will see you through. I could definitely bear witness to that. So, just hope you all are doing well. It's a 3-day weekend, so hope you all be safe, whatever you do. Get into the topic for this video. So, Skilla Baby, I think I'm saying that right. Skilla Baby, a rapper out of my hometown of Detroit, was shot yesterday. Thankfully, it wasn't fatal. I think they said he was grazed in his head, shot in his hand, and I forgot where else he was shot. But he was driving while he was shot. It was a drive-by, and he crashed into a building. The news reports I saw out of Detroit said that the building was being repaired. It was some business that he crashed into, and it was a drive-by. And on the news, they said it was targeted, and I agree with them. This seems to be targeted. Skilla Baby, from what I've been told and what I've read and saw on the news, he's been doing positive things in the city of Detroit for the community, trying to uplift the youth there, and shout out to him for that. So jealousy breeds not jealousy. Envy breeds enemies. An envious person to kill you. That's what the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan told us. An envious person will kill you. And we saw examples of that in LA a few years back with Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey was doing positive things in the community out there in LA. And he was murdered outside of his store, his Marathon store, his clothing store. That was targeted and that was orchestrated. Young Dolph in Memphis was murdered outside of his donut shop, or I'm sorry, his cookie shop. It was a shop he had that sold baked cookies. He was murdered in a parking lot. He was doing a lot of positive things in Memphis. A lot of good things down there in Memphis. Just on Mother's Day, there was a rapper, I can't think of his name, a rapper in Philly who was murdered at a park on Mother's Day of all days. It's never a good day for a murder. Let me just be clear about that. But on Mother's Day, he was shot and killed in front of his family at a park in Philly, gunned down. And this young brother was doing positive things in Philly, positive rapper, and he was gunned down. So as you see, there's a trend of when young black men try to do positive things and use hip hop to be a tool of positivity, they end up being murdered, or in Skilla Baby's case, being shot. Thankfully, the young brother, it wasn't fatal. So we praise Allah for that. Hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down, hit that subscribe button so you get notifications whenever I do videos on here. But it's just crazy, man. I remember a day and time that we embraced positive hip hop. We embraced the KRS-Ones, the Rakims, the Poor Righteous Teachers, the Brand Nubians, the X-Clans, the Public Enemies. We embraced them. The Queen Latifahs, the Money Loves, the the Money Loves, Sister Soldier, even though she was a poet, but positivity, Yo-Yo, MC Lights. We embrace positivity. It was encouraged. Now we have so many envious ass terrorists among us that can accept the positivity. And it's just sad. It's sad, heartbreaking. Anything positive, they just want to destroy it. We have lost our way, black people. We have lost our way. It's gonna take an act of Allah God to get us back on track. Because this is unacceptable. How is it that people hate positivity but love to thrive on negativity? And I know every community has their issues. I understand that. But with us, it seems that whenever a black person is doing something positive, other black people want to tear them down, even kill them. I told you the examples: Nipsey Hussle, Young Dolph, um, Skilla Baby, even though he wasn't murdered, but still, the young brother in Philly. I can't think of the rapper's name right now, but he was murdered on Mother's Day in a park. It's just sickening. It's just sickening. People love to thrive on just death and destruction. We are a mentally sick people. Dr. Joy DeGruy had it right. Post-traumatic slave syndrome, PTSS. She hit the nail on the head. And I thank Allah that Skilla Baby is okay. I'm glad he survived. I hope he continues to do positivity, do positive things in the city of Detroit. He's well known around the country. I had never heard of him until yesterday. I saw no, yesterday at work, a coworker of mine said, "Oh man, what's up with y'all? What's up with Detroit shooting Skilla Baby?" I'm like, "Who the hell is Skilla Baby?" And he told me he was a rapper, where he was shot at off of 8 Mile. I said, "Oh, okay, of course." I said, "Oh, okay." So I did a little research, and that's what I found out about him. That he was a positive rapper, was doing good things in the city of Detroit. They said it on the news. I read about it. A family member of mine told me about it. So it's just sad, man, just sad. But I'm glad that he's okay. All praises due to Allah for that. Meanwhile, in Chicago, on the South Side, in the South Shore neighborhood, a black man, 41-year-old black man, murders another black man at a gas station. This is interesting because allegedly it was over a female. Willie D talked about it on one of his videos yesterday. He said that there was a young lady. She was at the gas station making a purchase. A man walked up to her. They had a conversation, and a guy gets out the car. They have a conversation, or it escalated, and he pulls out a gun and shoots the dude and kills him. Now, allegedly, Willie D said it was the guy was murdered over talking to the man's girlfriend. But when I looked at the news reports, they didn't say that. But we know the news don't always report the truth. So you can take that with a grain of salt. So I'm just going to say allegedly. Allegedly, this man shot this man over talking to his girlfriend. How dumb and stupid can you be? How meant You don't own anyone. You don't have the right to any. You don't own a human being. When you're in a relationship, even I'm married, I don't own my wife. If someone tried to talk to my wife and I'm there, yeah, I'm going to approach them and say, "Hey, man, she's married. Back off." Now, if someone attacks my wife or my mother or sister or any black woman, I'm going to defend them. That's if someone attacks them. We're taught to defend our women. But if somebody talking to them and whatever, I'm not gonna pull out a gun and shoot the dude because I done took his life and I ruined my life. And now, you know, where's the critical thinking skills? Where's the critical thinking skills? Like I said, have said on here, we have got to resolve. We have got to learn conflict resolution. We have got to learn that. You don't have to settle your disputes with guns because no one wins. You ruin your life and you take someone else's life and you ruin your family's life and the family's life of the person you took. So no one wins. It's a no-win situation. And you in a concrete cell looking stupid. You got decades to think about that bad decision you made. We have got to learn conflict resolution. You know, this would have been bad too. Now, if the dude would have squared up on the dude and punched him, that would have been bad. But I could kind of accept that other than killing the man. Hey man, that's my girl. Hey man, that's my wife, my whatever, my fiance. Back off, bro. Just respect, man. Man, F you, man. Okay, whatever, dog. Listen, don't put your hands on her. You can say whatever. The woman can speak up for herself. She can speak up for herself. If she's not interested, she will tell bruh, hey, I'm not interested. Back off. If you want to step in, you can, but you don't need to unless it gets unless it escalates. But even then, with that being said, gun, no. Now he done shot this man, took this man's life. Now this man, I don't know if this man was a father or a husband or whatever. Now his family's grieving. Now this dummy that pulled out the gun and shot this brother, his life is ruined. He gonna spend forever in jail. He's 41 years old. He ain't gonna see the light of day. And allegedly the girl that he so-called defended, like Willie D said, and I agree with this, she gonna get her back blown out by somebody else while you in prison beating your meat. I hate to be explicit, but the truth is the truth. While he in prison, you know, having fantasies, she gonna be living out her fantasy. She not gonna wait for you, fool. Not for no decades. She may visit you one, two, three times, But now while you thinking you big and bad by killing somebody, you ain't gonna never see, you're not gonna sniff a female. If anything, you may be the female in prison. You may be that female. And you don't know who this brother know that you killed. You don't know if he had people, if he had family in prison, if you know people in the neighborhood who just got out. You don't know. You have no idea. So now your life is ruined forever. Congratulations. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. And this thing with Skilla Baby, whatever the dispute was, why can't we just solve it like reasonable human beings? Conflict resolution. You envious of this man. It's targeted. He doing something positive. Why can't y'all come to an agreement to disagree without being disagreeable? I say it on here every time I end my videos. I've been doing it for the past 4 years. Y'all have heard me. It's just sad what's going on in our community. Just sickens me. And By us voting Democrat, it's not going to change anything. It's not. It hasn't changed anything in decades. But but yet and still, we still think that voting for Democrats is going to save our community. It's not. Neither is voting Republican. Only Allah God is going to save our community. Am I right or am I absolutely right? Enough is enough. But thank God, Skilla baby is okay. And my condolences to the young man in Chicago that was murdered by a savage. My condolences to his loved ones. I'm so sorry, and he didn't deserve that. So may Allah bestow his condolences and his peace among you during this time of sorrow. May he just continue. May he bless your family and just be with you where you so y'all could just weather the storm. My condolences. On that note, I'm gonna hop off of here. I hate to end it like that. I know it's negative, but this is a negative world we live in. And I just wanted to talk about this and give my take on it. You know how I do. In any event, hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button now. Hit the subscribe button so you get notifications on whenever I do videos on here. I know there may be some who disagree with me on this. I don't know why, but there may be. But in the likelihood there is, let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable. And in our disagreements, let's use logic, common sense, facts, and respect, not emotion and disrespect. That'll get you nowhere. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you think. Share this video. Share it, share it, share it. Let's have the conversation. Please. Support my YouTube channel and my future projects coming up. It'd be greatly appreciated. Please continue the love and support for your brother. I need it. And please continue it. I appreciate it greatly. Brothers as well as sisters, we're coming up on the 3-day weekend. So please be safe, beware, and be aware. Satan comes to kill, steal, and destroy now more than ever before. So whether you're going to work, coming home from work, dropping your children off at school, picking them up, running errands, got plans for this weekend, going on vacation, whatever the case may be, even if you're at your own home, beware and be aware. Please. I love y'all. I will talk to y'all soon. Inshallah. Y'all have a blessed and great 3-day weekend and a blessed and great rest of your day. I love y'all and I'll talk to you soon. Inshallah. I'm out. Assalamu alaikum.